I'm going to show you the back body grounding technique. This is a mix of somatic body work and cognitive work here. Feel free to use this as a guided meditation. You can have your eyes open or closed. We're going to begin with our cognitive space. What is your inner world like currently? Note any thoughts, any feelings, if there's a lot of rapid chatter inside or whether you're quite calm. We're going from our internal cognitive space. We're just going to begin to map, to do body mapping. And what we're using here is our interoception sense, where we somatically sense the shape of our skull, our neck, our shoulders, sense the arms, sense the flanks of the side, trace the body around your hips, around your thighs, down to your calves, to your toes. If you do have trouble body scanning, feel free to bring some tactile sense into. But if you can body scan, use your interoception to scan now back up from the toes to the feet, to the calves, to the knees, thighs, around the hips, to the sides, up the arms, shoulders, up the neck, up the skull and into your head. We're back into our headspace again. Note any sensations or thoughts that may arise. You may be feeling that this is very weird. Valid. Going from our internal headspace again, our cognition, we're going to switch into our interoceptive sense of self, and we're going to take our sense self to the back of our skull. You're not touching it, but you're just sensing the back of your skull, to the base of your skull, to your neck, to the back of your throat. Travel down your throat, in between the shoulder blades, down the spine, all the way down your back, up through the back, through the shoulder blades, into the back of your throat. And take some breaths there. Notice if anything shifted for you. Any feelings, any thoughts, any sensations, have any memories arrived? And going back up into your skull and back into your cognitive space. So you're switching there from cognition to ventral interoceptive state. Ventral is when you feel reconnected and grounded to the body in this present state and moment. Often when we're in our heads, we're worrying about what we're going to do tomorrow, what we should have done yesterday, but we're not really in the present moment. Grounding with the body like this, using interoception, is a great way to be present. Just offering yourself a landing spot to be, to reconnect with body and sense and mind. It's not about shutting one off or suppressing one other. It's about bringing yourself from that internal chatter to the felt sense, to the body. This is a great technique to use when you're facing something difficult. You can always bring yourself and your felt sense of self to the back of your skull, to the back of the throat, to the back shoulder blades, down the spine, and sit there, really sit there into the sturdiness of you. And if you do feel any shifts, maybe tingling in the stomach, tingling in the chest, that's just indicating that your ventral vagus system is coming online. It means that you're moving away from sympathetic arousal, from fight, flight, from anxiety, from agitation, and you're recalibrating and soothing into the ventral state of connection and present day moment. You're essentially regrounding into the body, regrounding into the self. So even though it's not tactilely stimmy, we are still using our sense and we're stimulating the sense of interoception. Hope you found this useful. It's called back body grounding technique. It was taught to me by Manuela Mies-Reid. Principles of embodiment are go slow, be patient with yourself, be curious about what arises, follow and acknowledge what arises, trust the process and receive the body, receive that felt sense.